So just a quick update today. We're the whole world is watching the US government at the moment. We're waiting for this huge package, this $2 trillion stimulus package to be passed. At the moment it keeps being held up in the second house in the US, which is controlled by the Democrats, and I think there's a little bit of a case of party politics being put in front of the people of the US. I'm sure they would disagree with that, but basically they need to get this package passed. It's kind of being priced into markets already. All the markets across the world now are in the green, and the US futures are in the green as well. The other bit of good news is that we've now had 2 consecutive days of declining cases in Italy, and this is a really good bit of news from a turning point perspective, because it shows the lockdown in Italy worked, which means that the lockdown in Spain should follow suit, and UK has just announced its own lockdown. So this could be the beginning of the end in a sort of having some kind of timeline around how this might play out. If you watched my very first video, I talked about the key indicator being this slowdown in cases in Italy. 1 day has happened before, but 2 days in a row declining has not happened yet. So it's just a question of waiting and seeing and watching a little bit. If we can get to the end of this week with the Fed stimulus package in place and Italy's numbers still declining, I think that will bode very well for next week. But we can't get too optimistic too soon. We have to just kind of deal with things as they come and get on with our lives as best we can in quarantine. And if you can hear little noises tapping around in the background, that's because my 3-year-old is at home with us at the moment, and I guess lots of people are going to be facing exactly the same stuff right now, which is working from home with kids running around. Our daughter's at school, she's the really noisy one, so that's quite helpful, but this one's been quite well behaved at the moment. So anyway, I will sign off there, and a little bit of good news today, but let's hope the Fed comes through and they get this bill signed off once and for all. Thank you.
Thank you.